What's happening, guys? Smash Adams here, and today, instead of doing a deck profile, I'm going to ask my friend Dreads here to do a deck profile. He just topped last week with Agents of Perfection, and I gotta say, they're a kick-ass deck. So, without further ado, he's going to show you his deck.
Alright, hey guys, what's up? I'm just using my buddy's channel. Shout out to him for letting me use this in advance. Again, Perfect Herald, really good. Top 8 Yu-Gi-Oh! Day. Shout out to all of those you guys who did go in top. It was excellent. Zane Truesdale tokens and mats are cool. Legacy of the Valiant mats are also epic too. So without further ado, let's get started.
Alright. Love the shine on the Ghost Rare.
Yeah, Herald of Perfection. You know, it's just your main beauty of this format. Once Solemn Judgment was gone, it was just like, it was time to play it.
You play this right straight up on the field with anything, you're screwed, depending on how many fairies you got.
Gyakutenno Megami, one of the ritual fodders.
Must.
Master Hyperion, you know what it does. You banish the agent from the hand, the field, the graveyard. Pop, people still fear this thing.
Definitely a must for this game.
Krystia, you put that on the field, it shuts down special summoning from both sides, and even better with Perfection, it's usually a lock. It's really good. Saved me quite a few duels.
Why not 3?
Oh, the reason why I didn't do 3 is because I didn't get the 3rd one until after the tournament.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
2 Tethys. You know what she does. Every time you draw a monster, which is very often in this deck, you just keep going for plus and plus. You can upstart, do the plus. We'll get into that a little bit later. 2 Jupiter.
Nice.
Now, I know a lot of you guys usually run 3 Venus, but for this one I chose to run 2 Venus. 1, because I only had 2 Venus, and 2, it gave me extra room to run my version of the deck, which actually still worked. But I do recommend 3 Venus for most variants, unless you say otherwise.
Alright.
Nice. Ritual fodder for Venus, for ritual, it's just all around good.
You definitely have to run 3 of those.
Not necessarily, you can run 2 in some decks, but I just prefer to run 3 just because it's a tuner.
Okay. Definitely.
Engine of the deck right
Way
now.
better than Sanju. Whoever says Sanju's better, you don't know what you're talking about.
Now, I know most of you guys want Gel and Duo, but this is just a budget option. Plus the extra 1,000 damage and not having to worry about those Gaga Cowboys or other effect damage. It's just all around still a good plus. Plus rank 3.
Yeah.
Got your negation, just in case Perfection's not there.
3 is the way to go.
Self-explanatory.
Because you have run a lot of lights in this.
Ritual fodder.
Oh.
Now, at first, I only ran 1 of these, but I figured why not run both? That way I have both options. I can set with that, or I can lay that in attack mode. You know, just giving yourself both options. Because if you drew 1, it was kind of like, oh, now I have to use Shine Balls or Gyakutenno Megami. With this setup, I was allowed to draw 1 and still have flexibility.
Oh, cool.
Now we're going to spells.
Sweet.
I definitely recommend 2,
yeah,
maybe even 3, but I had to go with the budget option of just 1. It still works. Again, 2 or 3 of these, 1 still works for me. You just have to have a little bit more skill.
Exactly.
Your ritual bread and butter. Dawn of the Herald's so good. Just returns in hand, advanced ritual sends to the graveyard.
Or you can get a fairy ritual if you choose.
Bread and butter. Saved me quite a few times.
I'm mad that thing's at 1, but oh well.
And you know, that's just the draw power right there.
Alright.
Now for the side deck.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I recommend 2 of these, and the reason why I cited is for prophecies. Just shuts them down.
Yeah, definitely.
You tribute that, have a Royal Decree in the back, shuts them down.
Yeah, you're screwed once you play that. Ooh, right.
Stop searches, multiple decks. I can even stop a mirror match with this to an extent. Negate a special summon. You know, just do be careful. Your Manjus will be blocked. Your preparation will be blocked. But it is overall still a good side.
I would run Mistake too if you guys can invest in that.
You can run these or Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. I realize Shadow Imprisoning Mirror might be better in this format for negating effects, but as far as not even having a dark monster at all, I can use this against Blackwings, use it against Dark Worlds, because with Concecrated Light, they can't even summon. If the deck's all dark, and if they only have monsters in their hand, they're kind of stuck.
Plus they're budget worthy. Oh, this shuts you down if you have the right stuff.
Mermills, Ixie decks, Synchro decks, you know, just set it behind Perfection. The priority changes.
Definitely with Perfection.
Saved me so many times. Stopped the Dragon Rulers. It would have stopped the Prophecies if he hadn't Luxac me with MST. It just stopped a lot of decks that I faced. It could stop the Harpies. It really just stopped a lot of decks that I faced.
Okay.
Obvious reasons, just in case I need more spell trap coverage popping. Shuts down a lot of decks.
You can also run Mind Drain too, but be careful with Honest. Oh, this shuts down Boojins completely.
If I had faced Boojins, these would have came in handy. It still would have came in handy against Prophecies, but again, he top deck Spellbook of Wisdom. So
Definitely Fire Fist too.
Also, special note, Fire Fist. I can't believe these have gone up so much. I'm lucky to have them.
Yeah, a lot of bold cards are underestimated.
And then my core side deck right here. To be honest, this is probably my core side deck right here. Other than Sky Scourge, core side deck. This shuts down Mermills, shuts down anything I can't get a hold of.
Oh,
this
man.
just shuts down decks that run too many traps.
And now, the last but not least, is the extra deck.
Mist Wurm, still so good, such a good synchro, and now he's gone down. So he's, in my opinion, he's become a budget card. Not the most affordable, but definitely a budget card. Good $10 investment. Staple synchros.
You can pick this up for like $3.
Staple synchro.
Wish they reprinted that. Oh.
With this, it's actually good. If you can invest in the Vulcan, it's good, but this is a good budget option as well.
Plus, you can also invest in Powered Insector.
Justice Catastor. Again, it's just a staple synchro. You can also run Armades if you'd like, but Catastor is definitely a more budget-worthy option, and it's a staple-worthy.
Yeah. I can see Armades.
Strongly recommend Felgrand or Heretic Dragon. It's just what I had at the time, to be honest. Really, you know, you just have, if I were you, just stick with your Heretic Dragon Overlord or your Felgrand. But, you know, this can work at a pinch just because of the 3,000 beater.
Exactly.
If you ever do get the effect off, it's a nice plus.
Yeah, but definitely run Felgrand.
Very good. Just extra C coverage.
Saves you from bottomless.
Detach. Yeah. If only I had M7 to really capitalize upon how good it is. But it's really good card. 2400 beater, 28 with Gachi. Just hits a lot of people for game. I can detach, put down a Krystia, detach, go for Hyperion. It's just really good.
Plus, it's an instant Forbidden Lance on its own with legs.
Sure, go. In case you need another draw power, it's there. You have it as an option.
True.
My rank 3s. Has saved me so many times.
Yes.
I can be more.
This is a heavy set card.
I can be more reckless with Perfection. I can save my Krystia. Tempo blocks Evil Swarms from completely stalling me. Fortune Tune's just a really good light monster just to have. You can drop an Honest on it. They wouldn't expect an Honest with a Fortune Tune. I mean, come on now. Plus, you can put it in defense and just sit there, gain 500, can't be targeted. In all honesty, I wish like Gusto Phoenix was here, but this extra deck still works. Just have the Dark Mist or the random power beaters like Heroes, Chaos Dragons. You know, you never know. Yeah. Gachi is always there. That's my go-to. And Herald of Pure Light just gets that fairy back to hand. You
ever tried Roots in this deck?
Roots. I wasn't able to put it in. I believe Roots is a rank 1 as well, Utopia Roots.
Huh.
But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh players are... You know, that's my deck in a nutshell. And you know, if you decide to go down this route of regular agents, just know it's really good. Been really good these past few formats. So I encourage you all to really try out the deck because I had fun with it.
All right.
You know, thanks again for using. Thanks again, giving a shout out to my friend over here for using his channel.
All right, anytime.